Good morning, everyone. I am Priyanka Fulsandar, Assistant Professor, IT Department. In my previous video, we learned about software process model. In that, waterfall model, incremental model, evolutionary process model, and its type, such as prototyping model, spiral model, and concurrent model. And in this video, we learn specialized process model and its type. Now we will discuss one by one. First, we discuss what is specialized process model. Specialized process model is nothing but many features from one or more conventional model. Okay, and these special models tends to be applied when a narrowly defined software engineering approach is chosen. Okay, and there are three types of specialized process model. First one is component based development. It is also known as reusable components. Okay. Second one is the formal methods model. It is also known as mathematical formal methods are backbone. Okay. And third one is aspect oriented software development. It is uses cross cutting technology. Got it? Now we will discuss one by one types. Now first one is component based development. In component based development, customer communication, planning, risk analysis, engineering and construction of release, and customer evaluation activities involved. The component based development model many of the characteristics of the spiral model. It is same as the spiral model. It is evaluationary in nature and demanding an interactive approach to the creation of software. Okay, and the model focuses on pre-packaged software component and it promotes the software reusability. Okay, the component based development modeling and construction activities begin with the identification. Okay, identification of candidate component, and candidate components can be designed as either conventional software model or object oriented package. Got it? Candidate components can be designed either conventional software model, or we can say that object oriented packages. Now, component based development has the following steps, such as identify candidates component. It means available component that is based products are researched and evaluated for the application domain. Okay, also construct interaction of system or iterations of system. In that, component integration issues are considered. It means component integration issues to be considered. Then a software architecture is designed to accommodate the component. Architecture is to be defined accommodate to the components, and components are integrated into the architecture. Components integrated in the architecture. Okay, and testing is conducted in proper functionality. Testing is conducted to the proper functionality. Got it? Also, problems in component based developments are component trustworthiness. Okay, component trustworthiness. Also, component certification. Now, who will certify the quality of components? In that component certification, who will certify the quality of components? Okay, and requirements trade offs. This is component based development. Got it? The overall process of component based development. Now the next activity is that formal method models. what happen in formal method model that encompasses a set of activities and that is to be lead to formal mathematical specification of software. Is nothing but the rigorous mathematical notation. Okay. Formal methods that can be enable a software engineer to specify, develop and verify a computer system by the mathematical notation. And when mathematical methods are used during the software development, they can provide mechanism for eliminating many of the problem and that are difficult to overcome using software engineering paradigms. Okay. And the formal method provide a basics for software verification and therefore software engineer to discover the correct error and otherwise undetected. Okay, got it? The formal method model. Now what is the problems of formal method model? The development of formal method models is currently time consuming and expensive. Development is time consuming and expensive. Why development is time consuming and expensive? Because few developers have the necessary background knowledge. Okay, and that to apply formal method extensive training is required to other. Okay, and it is difficult to use this model as a communication mechanism for technically unsophisticated people. Got it? The problems in formal method model. Now the next one is that aspect oriented software development. Aspect oriented software development is nothing but the AOSD that often refer to an as aspect oriented programming. Okay, and aspect oriented programming approaches provide explicit abstraction for the particular implementation such as design, coding, documentation. Okay, for the development of software life cycle. Okay, got it? What is the use of aspect oriented programming? And it is relatively a new paradigms that provide process and methodology for defining, specifying and constructing the aspect. It is address eliminate including object oriented programming. It is also included object oriented programming. And aspect oriented software development aims to address cross cutting, meaning is cross cutting, and that providing means systematic identification, separation, representation. Okay, and the result in better support for modularization and reducing development that can be maintained the evaluation cost, that can be maintained the evaluation cost. Got it? Aspect oriented software development. The specialized process model is a unified process. What is unified process? We can discuss phases of unified process. In that, planning, communication, modeling, construction and deployment phases are included. It means also what it means also communication and planning phase, inception phase is required. What will happen in inception phase? The customer communication and planning activities of the generic process and business requirements is included for software are identified. Okay, and plan is created for incremental and iterative development. Okay, also fundamental business requirement that are to be described through the use cases. What is the use of use cases? In that, use cases describe a sequence of action performed by the user. Got it? Also, next phase is that construction phase. The construction activity is encompasses with the generic process. Okay, and uses a architectural model that can be elaborate as a input phase. Okay, got it? Inception phase and construction phase. Also in construction phase, developer of the software component that make use each use case operational way. Okay, and analysis and design of modeling from the previous phase are completed to the final version of the increment. Got it? And the use case are used to derive a set of acceptance tests that are executed to the next phase. Okay, first one is inception phase, second one is construction phase, and third one is transaction phase. Okay, so what happened in transaction phase? In transition phase, it can encompasses the last part of construction activity and the first part of the deployment activity as a generic process. Got it? And in software is given to end user for beta testing. What is the use of beta testing? We will discuss in our next video. Also, user feedback reported and defects and necessary changes are required, and the software team that is to be create necessary support documentation, for example user manuals, troubleshooting guides, and installation procedure, etc. These all three phases included in unified process such as inception phase, construction phase, and transition phase. Got it? In this video, we learn what is specialized process model and phases of specialized process model such as component based development, formal method model, and aspect oriented software development, and also discuss unified process. In that, inception phase also included and transaction phase. Okay, and its type. Thank you so much for watching this video.